In this video, we are going to learn how we can define the optional route parameters in the Angular application, and it is the requirement that we want the component view to be rendered on the basis of some values coming from the route parameter, and sometimes we just want to render the component with some additional functionality and we don't want to use the parameters that are coming. It may be null. Let's see what we have achieved till now. You can go to my previous video and you can find I have created the navigation bar where we can navigate from one view to another, and now we will try to add some parameter that will be optional. Let's see the output. So you can see right now what we have created. We have two navigation link, and clicking on manual will go to the manual car details, and clicking on automatic will go to the automatic car details. And what if this particular component if I am trying to give, suppose that we are getting some error when we are trying to give some parameter, and when I am removing this parameter, then it is working fine. Let's see how we can go ahead and create the optional route parameter. Let us try to create a new component. So our new component that will be selected car, and in our app routing module let us add a new path for let's say we have car ID, car name and model, and component will be selected car component. So we are done with the new component selected car component, and let's say we are trying to add in our automatic car component. We will have a list of car, suppose that we have the 5 models. Car name will be car name 1 2 3 4 5. Let's say we are giving the model 2007, 2010, 1994, 2020. And now we need to open the view that will be selected car view. Let us try to add this method on our HTML view with some logic. We have automatic cars. So right now we are just printing the details. Let us try to add automatic cars list, and say we have this automatic cars that will be listed out over here, and we will try to render these all views. So this, when we will click on this particular link, then this will simply open the car that will be selected. Let us go to the selected car component. So here we need to define the activated route. Let us define the variable that inside which we will receive the values: car ID, car name, model, and inside the constructor let us define private route, activated route. So we are receiving the values of car details inside the car object. Let us render this value on the view. You have selected car dot car ID, car dot car name, and car dot model. Let us see what we have achieved. Let us open this in browser. So when we are clicking on automatic, it is opening the automatic car list, and in manual, this is the manual list. What if I am clicking on the car detail? It should open the selected car details. There must be some error. Cannot match any routes, that is. So we have to define the router link is not correct. Let us see now. So when I am clicking on any car, it is redirecting me to this particular selected car view. Now we want to define a method that will navigate you back to the car list. Let us define this method in our TS file. So when I will click on this link, I will back to my car list view. Now let us see. So when I am coming back, I am getting these optional route parameter that we have defined on our selected car model, and when I am clicking, it is not only redirecting to the automatic car, it also gives the argument. If I am deleting this, then there is also no problem. If I am clicking on this and I am coming back, there is no issue. But what if my requirement was like something, when I am clicking on this particular car detail and I am coming back, I want to print the selected car that was selected previously. So what we have to do, we have to pass this dot car, and we have to receive these values on our automatic car component. So this is our automatic car component, and we need to use the route and we have to define the car also. And now we need to check if any value is selected, then we will print in our view. If car id, if this is available, then this will print. Currently selected car, and we have to define c dot car id car id car name model. If and only if we have navigated the selected car view, if I am clicking on this and you are saying like in our selected car view you are rendering, you have selected this particular car, and now when I am clicking on back, it is coming and rendering this view also. It is also receiving this object from the selected car. Let us try to refresh the page. So that's all, how we can select the car, and coming back we can see we have selected this. So this is how we can define the optional route parameters and do the functionality on the basis of our requirement. That's all. Thank you so much.